If you're running a Shopify store in 2026 or planning a move, technical clarity is more important than ever. In this video, I'll run through the technical work that made the biggest difference and how it helped drive a 10% increase in AI-driven visibility within 30 days. My name's Christian, and I'm head of AI Search and SEO at SOZO. We've spent the past 6 months working with over 10 brands to measure and improve their visibility across LLMs and AI-driven search. And in Q4, we also launched and migrated 2 large e-commerce brands onto Shopify from Magento and a custom platform. We applied key learnings from Brighton SEO, where the message was consistent. Technical site structure is more important than ever, and AI bots crawl and interpret sites differently to traditional search. AI often relies on surface-level signals like URL slugs, metadata, and structured data to understand your store and your content. And it doesn't always read your pages in depth unless it's explicitly prompted to. This is also why LLMs can sometimes get things wrong. If your signals aren't clear, they can misinterpret what a page is about or surface out-of-date information. This year, with the rise of agentic commerce, Shopify brands need to optimize not just for humans, but for AI systems too. That means making sure that AI can read, interpret, and surface your content as effectively as possible, even when it's relying on surface-level signals. The first thing we tightened up was how clearly Shopify pages communicate context. In AI-led search, URLs and metadata often carry more weight than most teams expect. They shape how AI interprets a page before it reads anything in detail. These things have always mattered for SEO, but AI is even more dependent on them. If these signals are vague, inconsistent, or overly generic, AI can struggle to understand what a page is actually about. So we audited key collections and product templates, as well as informational and top-of-funnel content, and we made sure the language was specific and descriptive. We removed anything that was ambiguous and made sure every page could be understood quickly, even from the URL and metadata alone. The second area was structured data. A lot of e-commerce brands struggle with this one. It's code-based, it sits behind the scenes, and it's easy to get wrong. Close collaboration with developers is pivotal, especially when you're working at scale across products and collections. So we worked closely with the dev team at SOZO to ensure relevant structured data was both present and correctly implemented. In particular, we scrutinized product schema, including the review markup, as well as FAQ, article, and organization schema. We focused on making the product data more complete and more consistent and correctly marked up within the HTML, so AI systems can interpret attributes, variants, availability, and use case detail properly. That also helps reduce mismatches where a product gets surfaced for the wrong reason or with incorrect information. The third area was recency and content maintenance. Many brands focus all their energy on publishing new content, but in practice, updating existing pages is often where the quickest gains can come from. So we strengthened existing content to align with the recency bias that was raised at Brighton SEO. We reviewed key commercial pages and improved clarity, depth, and accuracy so the store stayed competitive for current prompts and current shopping language. When carefully mapping 301 redirects, we took the opportunity to scrutinize URLs again and remove anything unclear. Alongside core SEO reporting and technical audits, we used Recency, an industry-leading LLM visibility tool, to track performance daily and identify further improvements. We also took measurement beyond traditional search across tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and AI overviews, and we then benchmarked content and technical performance against close competitors to see where they were winning and where we needed to close the gap. So within 30 days, the impact looked like this. Overall AI visibility increased by 10%, citation share increased by 12%, and the brand extended a 26% visibility lead over the next closest competitor. The strongest gains we found were in Google Gemini and AI Mode, where AI visibility increased by up to 36% versus the previous 30 days. The key point is that this work is often underestimated. It takes solid technical work, a careful rollout, and proper testing. Structured data and technical auditing are easy to overlook and easy to get wrong. If it's not done right, it can hold visibility back, or worse, damage it altogether. That's why having a specialist on this is essential. When it's executed properly, you give AI systems clearer signals, stronger confidence, and better quality data to work with. And as AI-led discovery becomes more common, this work becomes less of a nice to have and more of an essential foundation. If you're running a Shopify store or planning to move to Shopify and you want a clearer view of where you stand today, get in touch with SOZO. We'll sense check the fundamentals and advise on how we can support your AI visibility in 2026. This year, the brands that win are the ones that keep their Shopify store technically strong, structurally sound, and content rich for both users and AI systems.